48 teams, one trophy, and a historical tournament that is about to change everything you know about international football. Welcome back, everyone. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is officially here, and with the new, massively expanded format, the floodgates have opened. We have brand new nations making their debut on the world stage, bringing raw hunger, unbelievable storylines, and tactical chaos. But let's be real for a second. Are these newcomers just here to fill out the bracket and collect a souvenir, or do they actually have a mathematical chance to shock the world and survive the group stage? Today, we are breaking down the newest qualified teams, their tactical lethal weapons, and giving you an honest, data-driven look at who is going home early and who is primed to be this tournament's ultimate dark horse. Trust me, you do not want to miss our top prediction at the end. Hit that subscribe button, because we are diving straight in. First up, let's travel over to Asia, making their historic first-ever World Cup appearance. Please welcome Uzbekistan. For years, the White Wolves have been the definition of so close yet so far in qualifying. But in 2026, they finally broke the curse. Driven by a highly disciplined defensive structure and clinical counterattacks, this isn't a team that panics under pressure. Their players are technically gifted, highly physical, and they thrive on suffocating opponents right in the midfield. But what about their actual chances of surviving the group stage and pushing into the knockout rounds? Well, under the new 48-team format, the top 2 teams from each of the 12 groups automatically advance, alongside the 8 best third-place teams. This completely changes the math. Uzbekistan doesn't need to beat a global powerhouse like France or Brazil to move on. They just need to execute their game plan against evenly matched opponents. If they draw a group with a shaky European seed or a transitioning African side, their defensive resilience makes them incredibly difficult to break down. I'm predicting a highly competitive third-place finish for them, with a very solid 55% chance of sneaking into the round of 32. Next, let's head over to North America, where history has been made in the Caribbean. Curaçao has officially qualified for their first-ever World Cup. This is one of the most fascinating football projects in the world right now. Over the last few years, Curaçao has actively built a squad, combining rapid domestic talent with dual national players competing in top-tier European leagues. The result? An incredibly athletic, hyper-aggressive transition team that can turn a defensive interception into a box-to-box sprint in a matter of seconds. They play with zero fear, immense flair, and an unpredictable tempo that drives traditional defensive lines completely crazy. But can they survive the group stage? It's going to be an uphill battle. While their offensive bursts are electric, their tournament depth and defensive consistency under sustained pressure remain major question marks. If Curaçao gets drawn into a group with heavy, possession-based teams that can starve them of the ball, they could struggle significantly. However, if they find themselves against teams that love to play an open, chaotic style, Curaçao can absolutely pull off an upset. They are a textbook wild card. My prediction? They will fight like lions, but depth issues might cap their journey in the group stage. Still, expect them to score some of the most entertaining goals of the tournament. Now, let's talk about the team that absolutely nobody wants to see in their group. From Africa, Cape Verde. The Blue Sharks are no stranger to causing massive chaos in continental tournaments, but qualifying for the World Cup elevates them to an entirely new level. Tactically, Cape Verde is a nightmare to prepare for. They don't rely on a single superstar. Instead, they play a beautifully synchronized high-pressing system. They hunt in packs, force turnovers in high-value areas, and exploit spaces with ruthless efficiency. They possess an incredible collective work rate and a psychological edge. They genuinely do not care about the name on the back of your jersey. Do they have a chance to make it to the next round? Absolutely. Write this down. Cape Verde is my official dark horse to clear the group stage. Because of the expanded format and the potential to advance as a top third-place team, a single clinical win and a disciplined draw are all it takes. Cape Verde has the tactical maturity and the tournament experience from continental football to grind out precisely those types of results. I see them not only making it out of the group stage, but being a total tactical headache in the round of 32. Do not sleep on the Blue Sharks. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the macro picture. The expanded 48-team field has drawn a lot of debate among football purists. Some claim it dilutes the prestige of the tournament. But when you look at the tactical diversity that teams like Uzbekistan, Curacao, and Cape Verde bring, the reality is the exact opposite. It forces traditional powerhouses to adapt to completely unfamiliar styles of play. In a traditional 32-team tournament, a single loss almost guarantees elimination, forcing debutants to play incredibly conservative, low-block football. But in 2026, with the introduction of the round of 32, the incentive structure has flipped. Teams are rewarded for being aggressive, chasing goal differentials, and taking calculated risks. This completely favors the hungry newcomers who have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to prove. So, what is the final verdict? Are we going to see a historic Cinderella run into the deeper knockout rounds? While winning the entire tournament remains the territory of the elite giants, the gap in the middle of the pack has never been smaller. Uzbekistan's ironclad discipline, Curaçao's lightning-fast transitions, and Cape Verde's relentless high press mean that the traditional giants cannot afford a single off day. One bad tactical read, one lazy transition defense, and these new qualifiers will send a Titan packing. The group stage isn't just a formality anymore. It's a battlefield where any team can find a path to the knockouts. That is the beauty of the World Cup. The stage is set. The world is watching, and history is ready to be written. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these new qualified teams do you think has the absolute best chance to shock the world and make a deep run? Are you backing Uzbekistan's defense, Curaçao's speed, or Cape Verde's press? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Let's get the debate started. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your football crew, and stay locked right here for all your elite tournament coverage.